Okay, now on to the viewer's voice. It was dominated this week by theories and opinions about a man in his 70s shot dead in his own garage by Fort Worth police. Here is your viewer's voice. The Fort Worth police shooting death of a homeowner who died in his own garage got a lot of response and a lot of criticism, even from people who backed the blue.
You know, I have the utmost respect for the police. I know they do a hard job, but the Fort Worth Police Department should be completely ashamed of themselves.
Here's the outlier.
You don't have some old man with a loaded weapon walking around in a neighborhood at that time of night. Give me a break.
Nobody's ever said the man left his property or even his garage. This picture taken by a neighbor shows where the homeowner went down, which we've blurred, and approximately where police fired from, the cones.
That picture don't make sense for them to be in fear of their lives if they're that close to an armed man with nothing in between them to protect them.
And it's that fear for their lives phrasing.
Officers feared for their lives, and they shot the homeowner.
That a lot of callers didn't like.
It's a shame that every time they shoot someone, the first thing come out their mouth, we felt threatened.
This thing with I fear for my life, I think it's being used too often.
We feared for our lives. You weren't that afraid of that little old man. And if you are that scary, then you don't need to be a police officer.
The biggest concern, though, was the fact that both officers involved, a 26-year-old and a 23-year-old, had been on the job 7 months.
Why were two rookies working together?
I'm trying to figure out why were there two rookies on the beat. True veteran would know how to handle that situation.
Fort Worth Police Department's response has essentially been to not respond. The chief has not said a word.
Somebody help me.
A Becky Oliver investigation included video of elderly nursing home residents being slapped and manhandled.
I just saw Becky Oliver's report, and I am furious. I am so mad I can't even see straight.
I believe those nurses' aides should never, ever be practicing again. The whole world should know this is not acceptable. It is just not acceptable. They should be punished.
Becky says they've both been indicted. The accused Fort Hood shooter has been in court this week. As his trial gets close, he'll keep his beard, and he wants to represent himself. Viewers are tired of the antics.
I think they need to quit playing with this guy.
Yeah, it seems like to me that shooter out of Fort Hood and the doll who saw him, seems like the government's scared of him.
Now to the funnies. I think I got a call from a Dothraki from the Game of Thrones. Sorry, I couldn't translate. Fiona went with the blonde wig look on Good Day. Look familiar?
I'm sorry, Fiona, but you remind me of Amanda Bynes in the pictures.
I'm consumer reporter Steve Noviello here to...
This absolute sweetheart of a guy loving Steve Noviello's app of the day.
Tell the guy who wants to get free apps, he can take those apps and shove it up his... I'm tired of hearing about it.
And I called you Natalie, and if I finally called Emily Lopez Natalie on the air the other day, and this caller figured I'd had a 3-martini lunch.
Wherever you went for lunch, maybe you need to wait till you get off for work.
I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
No scotch, just no clue either. 214-720-3103, or send an email from the website, myfoxdfw.com.